all Zergs. 4 Zerg Metalopolis. What is it, Mister? A classic map. We're kicking it old school here. How are you gonna float a CC to the gold base if it's all Zergs? Man, I thought you were gonna say, how do you float a CC to the corner of the map if it's all Zergs? Because this is honestly a good map for BMing in the corner with the command center. Of the maps that have been made in StarCraft, this one has so much room. You cannot hit that with the queen if you have a CC back here. You wanna hear about one of the saltier times? One of the more wild times of Neuro? There's a thing that I used to do to troll people, which is just queue as Terran and kill all your workers except for the 5 that can fit in the command center, and then just fly to the corner at the start of the game and say nothing. And see how long it takes for the opponent to end the game. Because it won't reveal you if you still have a town hall structure. So I would just fly it in the corner and then look at the game clock and just see how long the game ended up being until they realized that that person had no base at the spawn location and flew away. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another free-for-all Neuro Dojo in the upper right-hand corner in the red trunks representing pigs. It is Get Got. And on the south side in the green trunks representing Team Neuro S, it is William Blurringston. And in the south, in the west, in the teal representing Day J, it is Trapdoor Spider. Margaritas. And to the north in the blue trunks, playing the Zerg, it is Pogo Yogo. Ba-dum boom. We have an all Zerg. 3 overlords, all from different hive clusters, just looking at each other like, This is gonna be good. You wish this was in the map pool so you could do exactly that with your Terran? Did I just give people a wonderful, awful idea? Get God is putting some pressure on Wilbur's base, who would hatch first. Hatch first on a very danger map, fam. Yikers. Is he gonna be able to stabilize here? There is a queen in the main base. Maybe this wasn't hatch first. Yeah, no, it wasn't. What do you call a pack of 3 overlords? A clump. Early Lings looks like me playing. Chat, as a Zerg, do you prefer to option hatch first or pool first? Lings attacking. Queen helping defend Pogo Yogo. Taking our advice to go for Roach Warren this time. Pogo Yogo has been killed first in every free-for-all so far. Let's see if the Roach Warren advice is going to change things. Will Blur is attacking Get Got's base while the Lings are away from home. Ling speed is done, but there aren't very many Lings. There's just a sad drone who looks at the base and says, I can't help that. I can't stop that. And the natural is killed. Get Got is back on 1 base. Will Bleu is on 2 base with almost 2 base mineral saturation. Jeez Louise. You try to do Hydrogen first, but it doesn't ever work somehow. Yeah, if you go Hydrogen as your first fighting unit that you make, you will die to almost every build that exists. Yeah. Wheelblur is in a strong position now, but the Banelings, He doesn't see him. Get got. Oh, pretty good hit there. Good hit. Roach is coming out for Pogo Yogo. Roach Ling just trying to survive and not get last place. Roach Warren is definitely a good building for that. Wheel Blur is going to keep the pressure on here. Get Got is making some more Lings now. Needs to make some heckin' Roaches though. Because you don't have very much larva if you're stuck on one base for 5 minutes. You mean Hydroden before pool or lair you can't get it to work? That's because you need a pool and a lair to get a Hydroden to construct. Oh. Trapdoor spider. With the roaches. Double Evo chamber. We have no upgrades going, but we have the potential to take 4 upgrades at once. No, actually 6. If you count the burrow and the overlord speed at the same time. What are we going to take first? Missile attacks. That's good. We've got a skirmish here. Get Got is reaching for the gold base. It's a big reach. When you have 4 roaches and 5 banes that aren't next to it. Trapdoor Spider attacking this base. Will Pogo Yogo get the cancel? Gets the cancel. Nice. GSO Code S reaction time right there. Klappa. That's going to be a Klappa from me. Spine Crawler protecting this main base. There is a macro hatch now. Get Got has 2 queens and 2 bases injected, starting to drone this natural expansion at a nice crisp time of 6 minutes and 39 seconds in the game. Do the mineral patches have the old amount of resources? It looks like they have the new amount. I know what you're talking about. They lowered the amount of resources per base from HOTS into Legacy of the Void to increase the map tempo. Because one thing that you could do in HOTS was basically just sit on 3 bases for like half an hour. And a lot of people consider that to be unfun. It incentivized turtling. Roach Ravager Ling running around, overlords everywhere. Yeah, you have 4 times the likelihood of there being an overlord nearby when you have 4 Zergs. 1-1 upgrades. Pogo Yogo is defending with Roach. I'm so proud. Wow. Get Got is going for this gold base here. An Evo snipe. Pogo Yogo has a Mutalisk. 1 Muta to fly over the roaches, just in case. Hi Neuro, how you doing today? I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing? How are you doing, sir? Roaches and Ravages running around willy-nilly. We're 8 minutes 20 in and no one has died yet. Some people have been wounded, injured, bonked, attacked, harassed, but no one has died. And the Roach Ravager versus Roach Ravager. Wheel Blood does not have Roach speed. Does he know that he doesn't have Roach speed? That's the bigger question here. He has 109 supply. Trapdoor Spider has 135 supply and the gold base. Get Got does not have this gold base, but does have a drone here. You changed your name recently. It used to be something else. We haven't been in the stream for a while. Welcome back. Whatever your name was, and whatever your name is now. You are still welcome here. Roach Ravagers versus Roaches on creep. Neither player with Roach speed. And another cancel on the gold base. It was Sideshow? I remember. I remember now. You thought this was a 2v2 and you got very confused? Do you want to know a tip for never getting confused? If you're already confused, then you are immune to additional confusion. We learned this from Pokemon. Roach Ravager versus Roach Will Blur definitely has way more here. 82 supply to 160. Get God is up against the ropes. GG is called. But they're still in the game. Do you do a lot of casts now? We actually have a handy dandy stream schedule now, which you can look at if you click Neuro and then click the name Neuro. And there's a about, and then there's a schedule section. We do Neuro Dojo Saturday evenings around this time. The rest of the time I'm usually playing StarCraft or playing World of Warcraft as Brant Hafferton Mistrunner or Neuro the Resto Shaman or playing Dota 2 lately. It's been fun. It's like the Hulk thing, but with confusion instead of anger. That's the trick, is I'm always angry. Look at Pogo Yogo. Heckin' surviving and not getting last place this time. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a clap up? Pogo Yogo is coming dead last in every free-for-all we've done until today. Good job. Is Pogo Yogo using F2? Yes, but they survived to not be last. Prog Champ. Look at these mutas. Micro God. Roach Ravager. F2 is a hell of a button. Let me tell you. Roaches. Wheel blur. Taking this to breaks. Ow. Ugh. I could have used an hour and a half more sleep than I got last night. But god damn it, I organized a Gruel's Lair for one of my raiders. And that's something. Will Blur going in and taking a very not good engagement based on the concave and the convex, but he does have 2-2. You need roach speed, William Blurringston. He's going for a hive before roach speed. Zerg definitely won that engagement. Yes, they did. Absolutely yes. Is this making you sleepy? I see what you did there. Because sleepy sound is represented in text chat with a bunch of Z's. Trapdoor Spider taps out here. The Muta Roach was too dangerous and too strong. We are down to 2. Will Blur and Pogo Yogo. Fun fact, in this game, the 2 players who are left are the lowest ranked on ladder of the 4. The 2 diamonds have been taken out, and we are down to a platinum and a gold. Like a boss. This is their time. This is when they rise up. From gold to masters right away. From platinum to masters. Will Blur just needs to find the roach speed button. And he's got it. He's got Roach Hydra Ravager. Going in here. Pogo Yogo has Roach Muta. And he's using the F2. Will Blur does have 2-2 upgrades. He's going for the spine. Pogo Yogo F2 their army all the way over to the natural. But now they're coming back here. Who's going to get the better of this engagement? Can the Ravagers get some corrosive biles here? That is a lot of roaches from Pogo Yogo. He's trying to run home now. Get the roach speed. My brother in Christ. Ragnarokette, did you see the meme? Go to the creations chat in the Baron's meme channel. Delete Master made a meme that is super good, and we shouted you out in raid. Ragnarokette, who has helped us share the My Brother in Christ meme format. Roach Hydra is retreating here. Will Blur can do this. Did you do it? You helped make the meme. Ah, I see. Aha. Will Blur is just making stuff. He has mutas now too. Does he have more mutas? 5 mutas for Pogo Yogo. 9 mutas for Will Blur. His mutas will eventually kill this stuff, and he is counterattacking and putting lings in all the bases. It's a base race. Free for all, we are down to the final 2 players, and we are in a base race. Pogo Yogo is going for the hive. Will Blur is just trying to chip away at these units. It does take mutas a long time to kill 2/2 roaches, but they're gonna heckin' try. They will heckin' try. And these bases are full of lings. All the roach reinforcements may be able to defend this, but they're just being microed around randomly. Okay, they may be able to defend this. And the whole army is being sent back home to defend. This is chaos. Will Blur is up to 16 mutas now. Does Pogo Yogo have enough money to make mutas? They do not! There are only 3 mutas in play here. But the 2 mutas versus the 1 muta. But then 1 more muta shows up. Will Blur, can he do it with way less supply? It's 88 supply against 142. Get the mutas together, dude. Go get him. Get the mutas. What is he doing? He is macroing like a god. He's going. Getting that heckin' Evo chamber. Getting on top of that army. A spore is being made. His mutas win the fight in the air. And now the roaches are gonna counterattack again. Can he kill the buildings? There are only the buildings here at the natural and here in the main, and that's it. We're actually in a full-on base race right now. Will Blur is trying to pull the drones to another base. It is a lot of roaches. Can Pogo Yogo kill all the buildings before Will Blur kills all the buildings? There are still the 2 extractors here. All of his stuff is attacking in the main base. It's 75 supply to 119. Pogo Yogo kills another one of the expansions, but those aren't his extractors. Those are Get Got's extractors. Those are the wrong extractors. Pogo Yogo is going to go for the other bases. Will Blur does have a bunch of buildings over in these locations. There are way more units, way more supply for Pogo Yogo, but Will Blur only needs these 6 structures left to kill. Pogo Yogo kills another base. The spore is shooting the overseers, but then it's killed. Pogo Yogo has not rebuilt their base, and now they're being revealed. There are 2 extractors left. The mutas are killing the overlords. Now they're turned over to the extractors. There are 2 extractors left. But the roaches are killing the extractor on the low ground and the spire. The mutas focus down the extractor. And the other extractor, and that's the game. Wow. Crazy. Wow.